Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's just Jazzy and I out here playing hide and go seek.
Hey, go a little bit lower. Hi. I'll be right out.
And I'm Dad, and that's
I'm
Jazzy.
we down to it.
Oh.
And I'm Jazz. So you can see me now.
No, oops. Well, nonetheless, we are having a fantastic old time here at the boat show. We're on the boat at the boat show, the wooden boat show. I am a pirate. Arr.
And I'm the captain.
Arr.
I'm the captain pirate.
She's the captain pirate.
And then we got 2 seats.
All right. We got the boat.
And we got the 2 seats.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
And them are the little seats.
Like swing.
I think they're like little handcuffs, though.
No, yeah, we use them too, but as little swings.
That's what they remind me of, like little handcuffs, like back in the old days, a little shackle.
Going?
Well, soon it's time for us to go in and start getting around for dinner. It's happening soon. Little brick. My little birdie bird.
Get on the boat, we went to the hot tub, get out of the water.
Uh-oh, I'm in the water. But we have super good news. So now I have it to where Birdie is gonna start getting dropped off a block and a half away from work from KFC, and I'm just gonna take my break at 3:10 or 3 o'clock or whatnot, and then just walk there, get her out the bus, and then she's gonna come back to work with me, and she'll just sit in the lobby in the corner at the table, and she'll do her homework and stuff while Dad finishes up his shift. Then I'll be able to be a full-time single father, have my daughter still in school, put her on the bus stop, get her off the bus stop, still do all the things Dad needs to do, and we will both be done with all our daily dues by probably like 5 o'clock. Most likely that's what I'll do. I'll work. My mission is to get them to just let me work 9 to 5. Birdie get out of school about 3:30. She'll wait an hour and a half, and then I'll have public transportation all scheduled to pick us up and return us to where we need to be. And in that process, I'll be able to make a lot more money because I'll be completely full-time. I mean, I'm hired in full-time, but as always, I've been saying this since Diamond and Logan were little. When I first started at KFC, when Diamond was like, I think a baby. I don't think Logan was even born yet. I was like 20 years old. Yeah. And obviously I hadn't been with KFC the whole time, but off and on throughout the years, I spent a couple years in in Greenville, and a couple years in Elma, and for about a year and a half or two in St. John's, and then about 5 years, not quite 5 years, about 5 years, from 2019 to 2023, in Ionia, and I will just end up rocking it out here. This time I won't jump into just entrepreneurism being my income. I'm obviously going to open up my stores again, but I will do it at a slower pace, not rush it like I did last time, because everything got so rushed and how I had everything all set up. I just wasn't prepared to live alone on my own income. And I was trying to make it work, but it just didn't work. just couldn't come up with the money I needed. But nonetheless, I make way better wages than I ever had before. So that's awesome. And I've never really cared about wages because I just believe that, like, as long as you truly work hard and you spend your money wisely, that even at the crappiest wages, you can still make ends meet. As long as you guaranteed have those weekly crappy wages, you can. If you got crappy wages, you can still find a crappy home and call it home. You can watch your electric bill. There's ways. I've paid child support my entire time being a father, so really, I've always had to live off just like. I mean, obviously, minimum wage has changed a lot, but I've always had to live off minimum wage up until I started in management. But always live off minimum wage and pay child support. And it works. Obviously, I got greedy and decided to do bad things that were against the law and sell things I shouldn't. So, like, I clearly got in trouble and learned my lesson. But, like, sometimes that was the only way to get extra money, it is what it is. You got bills to pay and you still have a full-time job, but you don't have time for 2 full-time jobs. Yeah. Do what you do. I was a stupid kid. Well, stupid adult, really. But hey, that was many, many, many years ago. We are working on. I'm going into my 5th year, man. Going into my 5th year. No trouble. Doing everything the right way. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool doing things the right way. Look at that girl. Now watch what I do. Jasmine, please put your shoes on. I am going to have a sick kid. No, actually, Birdie really doesn't get sick. Very seldom. Like, she does, by all means. But, like, she's like Dad now. When she don't feel good, she'll say, Dad, I'm not sick. I just have symptoms. I know. Which is smart, because that's what I say. I'm not sick. I just have symptoms. I feel like to be considered sick is more like an illness, like bedridden and stuff like that. I don't think having a cough and a little bit of sweat or runny nose or maybe feeling a little tired, a little sluggish, that ain't being sick. That's just symptoms. People with cancer that are bedridden, they're sick. People with missing limbs and puking all over themselves and all that other good stuff, that's being sick. But and she is learning very well too. So most of the time, if she is, has symptoms, she don't even say nothing. I just dropped that phone and I caught it with one hand. Don't tell anybody I just used my superpowers. Yeah, you can sleep out there tonight. Yeah. Well, let's get our stuff out here and go front. Well, it is getting time for us to go back in. I don't have any Wi-Fi or anything right now, you guys. So right now it is December 6th, about 4:36 p.m. But you guys won't get this video until tomorrow when I get to work. I don't work till 10. I've been showing up just right after she gets on the bus, just so I could, like today I was trying to work on my FAFSA a little bit so I can get my student loans. But I spent most of my morning getting all the phone calls done to be able to get it to where Birdie can get dropped off at, work. Because, like, more or less it's on the bus slip paper, it says getting dropped off at daycare provider, KFC. So it's pretty funny. But she said this is the first time, and she's been in the office, and you've been doing it for a while, but that anybody has ever inquired in something like this to have their child dropped off to work so they can do everything by themselves. They're like, normally they just hear parents calling and complaining that they ain't getting no help or saying I can't, and they said all they hear out of me is I can, I must, I will, and that's what it is. If I want something done, I figured out how to do it. I realized that's always been a possibility. I've just always turned the other cheek, you know. But we're about to get up to where all the other people are, and I don't think they're very comfortable with social media, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But I love you guys, and Birdie loves you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your mama, tell your grandma, tell your daddy. Join our channel, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. See you later.